Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be predicting the NFC East. We're going to be ranking wide receivers on the tier list. And best of all, we got two guests today. We joined by the OG Shock, and we got a new guest on.
What's up?
Introduce yourself.
Yo, my name is Aaron. Um, my profile is Command Supreme. Y'all can follow me over there.
Oh yeah, let's get this going. Talk about someone who used to be in the NFC East with Ezekiel Elliot. He signed with the New England Patriots. What y'all think about that signing?
I think that's a good signing, bro. Bill's gonna be out here running the ball. It's not good for people who have Ramondre Stevenson in fantasy though. I saw someone complaining about that, bro. But Zeke's gonna be tough with Bill, bro. I like that a lot.
Yeah, in the last episode, I was saying the Patriots, man, they a sneaky team, man.
Yeah, dude. They need the help too. I'm not high on their quarterbacks.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not high on. I'm not gonna say I'm not high on Mac Jones. I don't think he's up to the level that he should be up to this point. But I definitely think Zeke can help him a whole lot.
I think it was just the comparisons with like Tom Brady and shit. That's what really got to his head. I feel like, and that's why he's not thriving how he should be.
Man, I don't think it's any of that. Mac Jones, he was a guy who, when you drafted, he was gonna be what is it, a low ceiling, high floor type of guy. Like Mac Jones, I wasn't expecting him to progress too much. And then he had what's his name? That offensive coordinator they had. What's his name? I don't remember. He was terrible. End of the point. Matt Patricia, he not that good, but he's better than what they had. Bill Belichick, he was just bored doing stuff with the coaching staff. Last year, they didn't even have a coaching staff until week one. Like, Mac Jones was set for failure. I ain't gonna lie. But Bailey Zappi, though, remember? Bailey Zappi is him, though, Shock. I do remember that, though.
It's Zappy hour, bro. I rather, I like Zappy more than Mac to be honest, bro. Mac is I don't know, dude. He's kind of like Kirk Cousins for me. I just don't really like him as a quarterback. As a person, they're cool, but I don't know. When I watch them play, it's like it's bland, bro. There's, like you said, there's no. What's the upside?
Yeah, there is no upside, or I can't say none, but it's very little. If Mac Jones was to ever become an elite quarterback, it's the same way that Tom Brady did, with him just being that much smarter than you, and that's not that easy to do. It's not.
Nah, bro. Mm-mm.
Y'all got
He's no Kenny Pickett, bro. He's no Kenny Pickett.
God, it's crazy.
Sound like a bust to me.
Oh my goodness.
What y'all think about Dalvin Cook going to the New York Jets? Actually,
Yo, they're the Jets are thirsty, bro. They're trying to make something happen. I like it though. It's a good fit. Him and Aaron Rodgers, bro. I thought that was like where he should go to begin with. I mean, Brees Hall's coming off an injury, so if he's not good, bro, Dalvin might be good. I mean, Dalvin's coming off a shoulder surgery too, but those two guys are healthy, man. They're about to be nice. They're about to be really nice.
yeah, they got Michael Carter in the backfield too, which is
That's true, bro.
Yeah, he not gonna get as much time because of Dalvin, but yeah, that backfield is insane.
They do.
For sure. I think with Dalvin Cook going to the Jets, I think Aaron Rodgers he don't have no more excuses. He got way too many weapons on that side of the ball. Like you got what's his name?
Garrett Wilson.
You got Garrett Wilson. You got Brees Hall coming back off injury. If he come back the same way that he was playing last year before he got hurt, then you add Dalvin Cook. You got Michael Carter coming off. But they got too many weapons on that side of the ball.
I mean, it's honestly perfect, bro, for the way Aaron wants to play. You know, he doesn't like to throw picks, so they could just run the ball, have Aaron just not throw interceptions, play defense. Their defense is so fire, dude. They're gonna be tough. I think they're gonna win the division. Yeah,
I think that's the Bills' division still. Like the Bills are just regular season warriors, man. Like, yeah, I don't know.
nah, bro. I think they're gonna. I think the Jets are gonna win the division.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Bills might take a step back for real.
Like
don't
we were
like-
talking about last episode, bro. They haven't made any improvements.
Talk about Aaron. Yeah, like you said, that looked like the next Aaron Rodgers Adams right there. But look, even Aaron Rodgers and Adams, they were regular season warriors. Like they got a good defensive scheme and a top quarterback and top receiver. They gonna somehow be the 1 seed and just disappoint us. I think that's what the Bills are. This the Memphis Grizzlies.
So what are the Jets? If they're the Memphis Grizzlies, what are the Jets?
76ers.
And if the 76ers and the Memphis Grizzlies were in the same division, who's going to win that division?
I don't care. They're both gonna win the championship. Like I don't think the Bills or the Jets winning this both. Like I can say that confidently right
I
now.
mean, neither do I, bro, because you already know who my pick is. But hey, man, if that doesn't work out, I can see the Jets winning.
I can't say there's no world that the Jets and Bills win, but I just don't believe it.
I would take the Jets over the Bills as far as like between the two. Who's more likely to win a bowl this year? They're more complete, and they have a Hall of Famer at quarterback now.
A bull, I might agree. A bull, I might agree. But
Yeah, I agree with that.
Not to a bowl though. Hell no, not to this one. No.
no, if you had to pick one though,
You think it's more likely the Bills win a bowl than the Jets?
No.
This season?
No.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's more
how it
likely
is.
the Jets.
But the Jets are not gonna make it there in the first place to begin with. So
Oh, for
why are we
sure.
even talking about this?
Oh, for sure. I already know who's gonna make it there.
man, stop. Them boys better make the playoffs first. They better not be last in the division first.
No, you're gonna see, bro. You're gonna see.
The only way that happens is if Aaron Rodgers goes down.
Aaron Rodgers, he did slightly regress last season. I'll say that, which is why I kind of don't think they win the division. But that defense is so crazy that in the span of 4 playoff games, they could turn up, and Aaron Rodgers could turn up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to our wide receiver tier list. Do y'all boys want to do this entirely, or do y'all kind of like, should I hit the reset button on this? Or like we move around what I kind of started going, because there's 90 receivers on this list.
Let's work off of what you have, bro.
Yeah.
Don't restart that.
Yeah. I was looking at the reset button, like, damn, I do not want to press that. So number 1, I got Tyreek Hill. Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Wait, that's in order. Tyreek, then Justin,
Yeah. That's what he's doing.
and then Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't agree with that.
Yo,
I'll take Justin over Tyreek.
Yeah, we agree. We agree that the Jets aren't on anything. Leave. Don't worry. But they still a good team, so we got to talk about them. But we don't think they doing nothing either. And who did you say was number 1 shot?
Justin.
I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not. I think all of these guys got an argument for number 1.
For sure, dude. I mean, Devontae with Derek Carr was like crazy last year, bro. That's not Aaron Rodgers, so.
Who you got as your number 1?
That's a hard one, bro. Only reason I say Hill, only because I don't know how you stop him. Like, I really don't, because he's too fast for everybody. He's too quick for everybody. I mean, he may not be the biggest, but he makes up more. He makes with all that speed that he got.
All right, who would you rather have for the game on the line? Pass to Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson?
Jefferson. Give me Jefferson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's your answer.
I'm gonna make my argument though. They only were Tyreek Hill would have won Offensive Player of the Year if Tua didn't get hurt all those times, because Jefferson only had 50 more yards than Tyreek Hill. He averaged 3 more yards a game than Tyreek Hill, while Tyreek Hill had moments where he had Skylar Thompson as his quarterback. Like, we was talking about, oh my God, Tua's only doing good because of Tyreek Hill. But now Tua's getting all the credit. Throughout the season, the narrative was that Tua's only doing good because of Tyreek Hill. But as soon as the season ends, Tua's a great quarterback. And I don't know, man. I really think Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in football. It's an unpopular opinion for some reason, so I'll put him at number 2 though. I don't got a problem with
Hey, Mar. Let me ask you this, bro. If you're in the red zone, you rather have Tyreek or Justin?
that. Tyreek. You
In
know
the
why?
red zone.
Because
Why?
my playbook opens up more with him. You could run jet sweeps. You could run zigs. You could tell him run just straight past someone. He is very good at contested catches, and don't let just because he's small fool you with that. He's very good at contested catches. We
Bro, you
seen
can do
that.
all that with Justin too. I mean, I know he's not as fast, but like, come on, dude, he's 6'2".
Yeah. That's why they both S tier. It's just the only thing that separates them is Tyreek's speed and Jefferson's height. The only thing that separates the two is physique. And I'd rather have Tyreek Hill's physique.
I mean, that's fair, bro.
Yeah. And Tyreek Hill is a great route runner. Like, he gets the most separation in the league. You may say he gets his separation because of his speed, but he is a like B tier route runner with S tier speed. So it really makes him one of the best route runners in the league because he gets what you want from route running, which is separation. Like, Tyreek Hill's insane, but on to the next. We got Devontae Adams. Is he clearly number 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think he's just he even got an argument for number 1 because if he had a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, which he once did, he'd be number 1. Do y'all disagree with anything on A tier?
Yes.
What you disagree with?
Cooper Kupp.
Should he be higher or lower?
Higher.
Y'all agree with that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can't. I don't really want to judge him off of like this last season because he was injured most of the season, bro.
I'm cool with that because I was having a hard time with Cooper Kupp. I was having a hard time with him.
And when he was healthy, he was still turning up, bro.
Yeah, he was for sure. What you think, on?
Yeah. Honestly, I think I keep him right there. I keep him right there.
So we have 2 ups. It's not.
I don't think you can go wrong with either moving
Let me
him up.
see Jamar Chase, bro.
there.
Him and Jamar Chase are very similar. That's the only difference is Jamar played more games.
Bro, no, bro. I gotta push back again. Cooper is clearly better than Jamar Chase. Clearly. Like, Jamar had a better season. Jamar had a worse season last year than he did his first season. To me.
Yeah, but Jamar was also hurt. That's the thing. Jamar played 12 games. Kupp played 9. Kupp had Jamar only had 3 more big plays than Kupp in 3 more games though.
But Jamar had more catches last year for 400 less yards, 4 less touchdowns.
Them guys are close. I'll agree with you on that. They close.
And Cooper, and I'm saying Cooper, the year they were both healthy, Cooper had way better season than Jamar Chase.
Yeah. I'm cool with that though.
Yeah.
What about Stephon Diggs? Should he be above Jamar Chase?
Nah.
What you think, man?
Nah.
Y'all gotta remember, this is a Steelers fan, so he don't like the Bengals. Like, Jamar Chase tears him up twice.
No, don't like this guy. None of that, bro. I like Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. I don't like the Bengals. Stephon Diggs had 3 straight 100 reception seasons, had 1,400 yards last year and 11 touchdowns. I mean, if we're going off last season, he's better than Kupp too because he was available, but I will put him over. But
it's a close, bro. Look, Kupp to Diggs is hard. Kupp to Diggs is very interchangeable. Like, I've had every single order myself. I can't figure it out. But
I mean, I could see it. I could see Jamar being over him because he's like, nah, I can't. Actually, I can't, bro. I would put Diggs over Jamar, bro. I'll put Diggs over Jamar.
What do y'all think about that? Y'all disagree?
No, that's a hard one.
But Cup,
That's a hard one.
Chase, these three guys had me effed up. I ain't gonna lie. Cause look, Stephon Diggs, the last 3 years, I think he is like this out of these guys, the third most talented, but he's been the most consistent because he's been healthy and he's been doing the same stuff. Jamar Chase, I think he has the highest upside because he's an X receiver, which is more valuable than Cup being a slot receiver. But Cup is just so good that might not even matter. But yeah, these guys are hard to rank. But we're just gonna keep it how it is. On to the next: AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle, CeeDee Lamb. Is that cool?
I personally think Jalen Waddle should be in B. That's just my personal belief.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Okay, I'm high on Waddle, so I'm cool with y'all.
1,400 yards, 8 touchdowns. I don't know.
And Waddle had like the most, like
Every new grill
he had the biggest plays.
deserves to be christened.
Oh,
Do it right
Can y'all hear that?
with the champagne of beers.
yeah.
Welcome to the high life.
Oh,
Hey, bro, yeah, don't y'all be playing ads without paying, bro. Like, y'all don't pay nothing to be playing these ads. Don't do that again, man. All right.
I would put CD over Jalen, but I would low key keep Jalen because he had 1,400 yards last year.
And his catches, I feel like he averaged like 18 yards a catch, man. Like
did.
he had the highest yards per catch. This man, crazy, but I'm cool with that. I guess I'm a Cowboys hater. I'll say it with my chest. I'll say it with my chest.
Yeah, no. But CD is like he's a number one.
I think Waddle's the number one too, but you can make that argument. You can make that.
Hill is their number one, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But Waddle, when he was a rookie as their number one, he did great as a rookie number one.
Nah, see, that's the thing. He really didn't in comparison to last year. He had like 30 more catches and 400 less yards.
Yeah, but I'm saying for a rookie, like he came in as a rookie wide receiver one and did good. He's obviously gonna get better, and he got better. But he also got better and got Tyreek Hill on his team. So while he got better, the field opened up even more. So like he just got 1,400.
No, I get it. He had a great rookie season, but compared to the season last year, his last season was like super explosive. If he got those extra 25 catches,
Yeah, and
crazy.
Waddle is so crazy how they entirely used them differently. The first year was a lot of RPOs. They didn't trust Tua that much. And in the second year, they just absolutely took the top off, and he's the highest deep, or he's one of the best deep ball catchers. Like they just entirely changed that offense. It's because they let go of Brian Flores though, because he was their head coach. He's a defensive-minded head coach. He isn't going to draw the same plays as McDaniels.
Yeah.
What about the next guys?
D-Hop should not be an A.
I think D-Hop on a per game standpoint, one of the best receivers in the league, and that just flat out, one of the best receivers in the league per game.
Bro.
Like if you look at yards per game, he has to be in the top 10. If you look at yards per game, he's maybe even in the top 5. Like all of that stuff per game. He didn't play that many games last year, but it's not like he was hurt or anything.
He played 9 games, bro. He had 700 yards.
That's crazy.
That's not crazy.
That's not crazy to you? He
That's not crazy to me.
Let's say that he's on a 1,400 yard pace. Let's say I hate when people say pace. So
He's on like a 1,300 yard pace. I mean, that's really, really solid.
Let's say he got 1,200 yards though. Let's take some yards off because I hate when people use the pace argument. Let's take yards off. He got 1,200 yards. He's one of the better receivers in the league.
Only 3 touchdowns, so like 5-6 touchdowns.
That's the one. You could argue him lower. I ain't saying you can't. You could argue him lower.
2 seasons ago, he had 1,400 yards. These last 2 seasons, he had 1,200 total.
So what? That's 700 this year, 5 last year. I don't remember why he got 5 last year, but I still think on the per game standpoint, D-Hop is one of the better receivers in the league, man. So where y'all want to put him down? Who do y'all think should be over D Hop? And let me know when to stop.
Let me see.
Mike Evans for sure. Who's that guy that you just put? Who's that guy right there?
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Wait. So you agree with that one? You think Terry McLaurin better than D Hop? I think it's close. I think it's close. So I'm cool with it, man. I like Terry McLaurin a lot.
Right now, yeah, Terry is better right now. And Mike Evans is for sure. Mike Evans should be higher than that too.
You think who? Mike Evans better than Terry McLaurin?
Yes.
Bro, motherfuckers be sleeping on Mike Evans low key though.
Am I sleeping with? I don't think I'm sleeping on Mike Evans. He like
yes. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
Oh, I thought you was counting players with me, man. 9, no, 10, 11. He's ranked 11 though. Bro, Mike Evans as a borderline top 10 receiver. We are not disrespecting him.
To be honest, because of how consistent he's been, and that matters to me, I would put him like he should be in the conversation with Diggs and them. That's where Mike Evans should be to me.
That do matter though. They're consistent.
He should be at least above AJ Brown, in my opinion. AJ had a great season last year, but
I don't disagree with him as much. But where do you think Mike Evans should be, Nick?
I'd probably put him right next to AJ Brown, low key.
Y'all are high on Mike Evans. Where would you put Mike Evans?
Yeah, bro.
You put him there too?
I think it depends on what we talking about. If you talking about consistency, he definitely should be over CeeDee Lamb. At least. You can argue he'd go higher.
Y'all cool with that?
I'd put him higher than AJ, bro. I mean, come on.
Nah, that's where it stops. That's where it stops.
1,014.
That's where it stops.
No.
So wait. Let me ask you something, bro. If you had a team right now, or even actually, this is a better question. You think that if Mike Evans was playing the exact spot and role in Philly's offense last year as AJ Brown, you think he wouldn't have had better stats?
No. AJ Brown, the Eagles' offense wasn't good until they realized they have a cheat code where you can just throw the ball to AJ Brown deep and he's gonna catch that shit. Like the Eagles,
and Mike Evans won't.
He will. Mike Evans will. But you know what's the difference? AJ Brown is maybe the number 1 yak receiver in the league. Him, Tyreek Hill, and Jamar Chase and Jefferson. Those are the best yak receivers in the league. CeeDee Lamb and Waddle are up there too, actually.
All right.
I don't like how high Mike Evans is, but it's cool. Since I don't like how high he is, I'm gonna just one spot. Just one. All right. D-Hop.
Who's that last guy? Who's the guy next to D-Hop, bro?
Debo.
So should D-Hop go higher, lower? If low, how low? D-Hop is insane, y'all. Y'all. I hope y'all not fully off on him.
No, bro.
You know where you got.
Wait, Debo. His season last year was not even good, bro.
Yeah,
Debo last year, he was I was gonna say that he averaged the 3rd most yards per game on the 49ers last year, like on a receiving standpoint. But it's the rushing that separation. Like y'all want to put him top of me, I'm cool though. Like I'm cool though. I don't think I'm cool.
I'd put Amon-Ra above him, low key.
I'm cool with that. I ain't complaining.
Yeah, Debo kind of he kind of fell off, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about like if DK was in that 49ers offense.
So purely as a receiver, he definitely should be at least in the B.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because we're not even talking about rushing, bro. We talking about receiving. Wide receivers, bro.
Yeah, I ain't even arguing it, bro. Yeah, Debo is I'm cool with that. What about Mark Cooper? Y'all think Cooper better than Debo?
I think he plays for the Browns, so that's really trash. So yeah, I do think he's better. Actually, he's playing well on the Browns.
Yeah. Hey, Mari is elite though at route running for sure. So do y'all? I think that'll be the last spot I let Debo go lower though. Like, are y'all in agreement of Amari Cooper above Debo?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I ain't putting that. I think that's the lowest he could go though. I ain't putting Devonta Smith over him. Hey, are y'all cool with D-Hop rank, by the way?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. What about the rest? What about the rest of B tier from Devonta Smith to Mike Williams?
Like I said, Calvin really need to go and see, bro. I don't know why he going so high, bro.
Y'all sleeping on Ridley. Don't sleep on Ridley. MVP season for Trevor Lawrence might be loaded.
No, because the guy in Pittsburgh's about to win that.
Oh shit.
This guy's chatting, bro. Oh my god, bro. Is that trolling?
Never that. No, I'm not trolling, bro.
Jesus Christ. You genuinely believe that? Like, you seriously, genuinely believe that?
I believe that Kenny has a good shot at it. Yeah, better shot than Trevor.
Trevor from the win. Nah, I can't say he's gonna win, but I really. What about the rest of the tier though? Look, do y'all agree that Calvin Ridley is a C tier receiver? Because I think Ridley got the upside to be better than H.A. Brown, man.
I don't agree with that. Last full season he had 1,409.
And that was with who at quarterback? Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan, yeah.
You're talking about the 37-year-old that was thrown to him?
Nah, he was like 35 then.
Yeah, but we're talking about an offense where there's multiple weapons on the team now, bro.
Yeah, but
they got bro. Trevor Lawrence got Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, Travis Etienne. He's got also Zay Jones to throw to for the deep ball too. That's what I'm saying. I think Calvin Ridley's gonna have like 1,000 yards, but I don't think he's gonna like. I don't know. I just don't see it.
Yeah. This is the tier we're at. B tier. These guys gonna have like 1,000 yards, borderline 1,000-yard line. Yeah.
I personally like Garrett Wilson over him though.
Do y'all agree that Garrett Wilson over Calvin? I think that Garrett. That's projecting a little bit. I don't even think Garrett's better than Kirk right now, but Garrett is really good. I think he was
Garrett over. I put Garrett over Kirk.
Who else?
I put Garrett over Calvin too, because
Calvin
is pretty removed from that good season.
Yeah, I'm cool with
that. Keenan Allen, I guess, is cool there, bro. He don't really do nothing. He just get 1,000 yards and call it a day. Oh.
That was the most nice disrespect.
He didn't even get 1,000 last year. I think Keenan maybe. Where is he at?
He was injured a lot last season too. He was out a lot of games. Him and Mike Williams.
Where do you have him, Mar?
Got him ranked like this is like
Tyler Lockett. Who's the bottom row in the B?
Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks, DJ Moore, Chris Godwin, and Mike Williams.
Yeah, we got Keenan as the 22nd best receiver.
Keenan's cool, bro.
Yeah. 22 next to Keenan sound low saying it out loud, though, but the people above him is rightfully so. Is that Mike finally? Mike coming to the mic?
Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? What's up, Shock? Long time no talk.
Yo,
to.
what's up,
How
Mike?
you doing, my boy?
Should we load some, man? Hey, what's up, bro?
We should not. Not today, bro. We should not, bro. I won my first couple games, but I don't know. I might fall off very quickly. I don't know. It all depends.
I'm doing well, bro. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm good. Spectacular, bro. Great. Right. It's a great day to be alive. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, sir, it is, bro. Especially since I know the Steelers about to go 23-0 this season.
All right, man. Yeah, we just gonna cut that off right there. What's up?
Mike, we doing a wide receiver tier list. We at number 22 so far. You messing with it so far? We up to Keenan Allen.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, bro. I like when you got the Cowboys, you know. Not Trayvon, CD, obviously A tier. You got Cooks, B tier, and you got MG C tier. That's exactly how I would have it. So it's not. Is that 3 Broncos in top 100?
No, I ain't get to the
Yeah, guy trolling, bro. I cannot do that,
Bro,
bro.
I was about to say. But no, it's cool. It's actually cool, bro. Like it's a cool little list right now.
All right. We after Keenan right now. Y'all disagree with anything from Tyler Lockett to wherever?
Nah, I think it's solid from there.
No, that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
And I got a better idea to do this to C tier because I'm not ranking 100 receivers, man. This list got way too many people, man.
That's why you should honestly did like 1 receiver from each team, unless they're like 1,000-yard wide receiver.
Then do two. Nah, I didn't make this time. I usually make them, but this time I just found a random tier list on the internet. And this
shit OD, bro.
Yeah, I'm not ranking 100 people, bro. Oh, I got a live, man. Let's rank C tier, then we done though. Brandon Ayuk. Y'all agree with this? Brandon Ayuk should drop him.
Brandon Ayuk y'all said drop Brandon Ayuk?
He had 1,000 yards last year.
Bro, he has potential to be high B tier, bro. Like Brandon Ayuk has potential. He got the potential, bro.
I like Ayuk.
Like especially like at the end of last year, like from the middle of the season to the end of last year when he really turned it on. If he can keep that kind of performance up, bro, he can be an A tier for all we know, bro. He like the sky. When they say the sky is the limit, the sky is literally the limit for him, bro. And even after that, I'm a big Ayuk fan,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Ayuk is probably for me right now already B. He's above Olave for me.
I was arguing it myself. I was arguing it.
Like Olave's sitting there chilling, bro. I like him better than Olave.
I like him better than Garrett Wilson. It might be a hot take, but you could argue that Chris Olave should have won Offensive Rookie of the Year over Garrett Wilson last season. You can make that argument.
No. You could for sure. Matter of fact, I had Garrett Wilson a couple spots back. Yeah. Do y'all agree with that? Chris Olave over Garrett Wilson? Or Chris Olave?
No, they're the same level, but I'm like it's not like a massive gap. Like they're literally identical, but I would consider the fact what Chris Olave had in New Orleans a terrible offense compared to what Garrett Wilson had. Chris Olave, he also put up the better stats in the worst situation. So,
I agree.
So if we were like picking players, give me Olave over Garrett Wilson.
You know what? I agree with that too, bro. Yeah. When we played the Jets, Garrett Wilson was not good at all.
Yeah, that's 3 of us, no cap. Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
But I still put Ayuk over Chris Olave.
Yeah,
I like Ayuk.
I do. He's a high tier.
Yeah, I'll let y'all get that. Look, and I like it. Look, Nick. You know I like Calvin Ridley. Y'all hear how? Look, I'm putting Ayuk over Calvin Ridley off of y'all word. That is a lot of respect. He ain't going no higher. Okay.
I think
he can't go above the rookies. Bro, at least put him behind T. Higgins, bro.
I could put him over Olave.
He's good. Brandon,
there you go. There we go.
Yeah, whatever. All right, it's cool.
He's a slot-o-matic, dude.
Nah, he was their leading receiver last year. He averaged like 60-some yards a game. Like anytime they need a receiver to get open for real, they call Ayuk to get open.
Bro, he's quickly becoming one of the best route runners in the league, bro.
Yeah,
you watch his tape. If you watch his, bro, he had some crazy tape, bro.
He might be better than Debo this year.
He could be. Debo's so overrated.
I can see.
I hate to say it, but Debo has been so overrated these last 2 seasons, bro.
It's because his rushing ability. Like when you look at receiving, he was the third. He had like the third most receiving yards on the team. It could drop to even fourth with Christian McCaffrey coming to town. Like,
Wow.
I don't know. Unless Debo just plays like 3 games. There's no world where CMC has more rushing yards than Debo.
because they use Elijah Mitchell as their running back a lot, and they've been putting CMC in the slot a lot more often.
Yeah, but CMC still gets touches.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you guys know that 56% of snaps last year, receiving snaps last year, Ayuk was considered open or wide open?
Bro, that probably has to be the top 1 percentile, bro.
It's top 5. It's top 5.
5.
Yeah, I literally said top 5.
Quickly becoming one of the best route runners or / wide receivers in the league, bro. And it's crazy because he's so underrated. Like how y'all had Garrett Wilson over him, bro. No way in hell I'm taking Garrett Wilson over Brandon Ayuk. No way. And he's only 25 years old still.
I want to see the other 4 because I know Deontay's on there too. So where do you have Deontay at, Mar?
Let's wherever y'all disagree. Let's finish this tier list. So it's too many people, man. I have Deontay right here.
It's a C.
All right, can we at least put one Broncos wide receiver on the board before?
No, we're gonna put all of them. Where you got? Place Cortland. Who should he be in front of?
I think he like right behind like George Pickens maybe, or maybe like right in front of him.
My brother, no way in hell, Nick. I'm not letting you get that off, bro. I'm not letting you get that off. No way. Hell no.
Well, Cortland son is nasty, bro. Y'all be disrespecting.
Pickens is better. George Pickens is better.
George Pickens is for sure better. George Pickens should be right behind Mike Williams.
Oh my! Look at the stats last season, bro. Look at the stats.
Don't make me look at the stats because you know I'm a stat merchant, bro. You know I will.
Oh, we can find some stats. Like George Pickens had the 3rd most contested catches in the NFL last season. Yes, he has. George Pickens has better stats than Cortland Sutton, bro. Last year.
What about?
He didn't even asking for too much. Bro said, I thought he was about to say like.
No, George Pickens literally had. George Pickens had 28 less yards on like 10 less catches and 2 more touchdowns.
Y'all really
sounds like George Pickens had a better year, bro. I'm not letting him get that shit.
I'm not gonna complain because I'm high on George Pickens too, but
yeah, bro, he's about to help my dog win MVP next season, bro. Don't hate on him.
Bro, he got small hands. He ain't doing shit, bro. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
His small hands are gonna be hoisting up that MVP trophy, bro. That's what
his small hands gonna be holding up that L, son. Holding up that L right there. That's what he gonna be holding.
No L's, bro.
Last in the division 2. Last in the division 2.
Hey, Mar, keep this clip, bro. You gotta keep.
Mar, I got a question. Bro, is there a way you can make this thing at the bottom smaller? Like, I gotta like sit all the way up here in order to be seen instead of sitting how I normally sit and shit, bro.
It look cool though.
It does. It indeed does, man. It's
cool. Low key.
I just need it to be smaller.
All right.
That's cool. Or make it black. Make it black. Okay.
Did that look better to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It don't look like I'm as cut off, because it's kind of blending in with my shirt and shit.
You got put Judy at top of C.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh.
He's not better than Michael Pittman. He's not better than
Yes, he is better than Michael Pittman.
He's not better
bro.
No, he's not.
He's
not
better
than
bro.
Hollywood.
Stop this fucking shit, bro.
He's not better than Odell. I put him right in front of
He's better than Odell, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
No, he's not, bro. When Odell plays, Odell is an A-tier receiver.
I'll give him Odell. Odell don't play for real. I'll give him Odell.
Okay, bro. Put the last.
He better than Marquise too, bro. Put him over Marquise.
Actually, bro, when Odell plays though,
when Odell plays,
he's an A-tier receiver.
Oh my god,
Odell's
bro.
at the top of the top.
Oh my god, bro.
Nick,
whatever, bro. All right. This is all I'm gonna say. At the end of the season, don't be surprised when Jerry Jeudy in the middle of B or top of B. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, he has Russell Wilson throwing him the ball, bro. There's no way he's any less than CT.
MVP right there. That's MVP. Super Bowl MVP right there. That's Super Bowl MVP.
Did you Super Bowl MVP? No, Russ has never been a Super Bowl MVP.
What?
What? He gonna win?
Russ has not won Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, okay. That's fine, bro. But George is going to be S tier next season.
No, he'll be A tier. He's not S. S is kind of crazy. S is reserved for the best of the best. Like you see how Cooper Kupp's not up there? He would be if he didn't get hurt. Like Jettas, Tyreek, and Devontae, like those are the undisputed 1, 2, and 3. Anybody else is fighting for third and fourth place. Fourth and fifth.
Mike, that's fair, bro. That's fair. But
honestly, Nick,
I'm being a homer.
I see.
You
this is behind Dotson, right?
I see.
I put behind Dotson over Jerry Judy. Real talk, man.
It's not a crazy take. It's not a crazy take, bro.
All right, bro. I'll catch y'all in
Look, I like Jerry Judy. I do like Jerry
Bro,
Judy.
he left the studio.
No. He
just turned his camera off. He's trolling.
Yeah, Nick, this guy's not even top 100 though. Who is this?
That's KJ Hamler, I think. He's hurt.
Nah, bro.
I don't know.
I think that's Marvin Mims, bro.
Oh, but that is Marvin Mims. That is Marvin Mims.
Hey, well, that just goes to show who the fuck is that guy? Because I didn't even know, bro. Who is that?
I'm a Cowboys fan. I think we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl every year.
The irony. Okay, Mister.
My
team hasn't made the playoffs since we won the Super Bowl.
Guess what? We've been in this. We won a Super Bowl in the last 20 years.
That was 10 years ago.
It don't matter. We still won a Super Bowl. It don't matter. Y'all still riding off the 90s, bro. That's crazy.
We can do that because we got 5 of them, bro.
90s, bro.
Yeah, bro, it took.
We
Cam
finished
Newton
off
acting
the
like a
90s.
bitch
We
for
literally
y'all.
finished off the 90s, bro. We finished off the 90s.
Congratulations. What are you gonna start with this year? Because I see y'all starting with about 10 straight L's. Honestly.
Nah, you capping, bro.
What are we doing?
You capping.
Bro, did you watch that preseason game? Russell Wilson looked like shit. Unless it was that one touchdown pass. He looked absolutely terrible.
It's preseason, bro. It's literally preseason, bro.
It is preseason.
That Prescott's still gonna have more interceptions than Russell Wilson too, which is crazy.
Nobody.
Let's stop this right now, bro.
Nobody on this panel believes that. Nobody on this panel believes that.
He did last year, bro. Russell Wilson played more games than Dak Prescott last year, and Dak Prescott still had more interceptions. So what the fuck we talking about, all right?
Bro,
the fuck
do you know what context? Bro, we're not having this. We have this league, bro. Yo, what's your name, bro? The Commanders fan. What's your name, bro? So I can.
My name?
Yeah.
Aaron,
bro. If you are a regular on this pod, bro, you're gonna notice one thing every single week. We have this discussion about Dak Prescott's interceptions because these idiots accept shock because he just came back. But him, Elijah, and Mar do not understand context, bro. They see a number and like, oh shit, 15 interceptions. But they don't look at the other. But Mar's favorite. Hold on. Mar's favorite website, PFF, will go to tell you that at least 8 of those interceptions were not his fault. So you can take 8 from the 15, that's 7. So we had the discussion and they bring up the interceptions and they don't provide context and they just like to throw that number around. Like
I'll provide you some context. Josh Allen tied Dak Prescott with turnovers with interceptions, right?
Okay.
But Josh Allen had times 5 the big.
Bro, that does not excuse. That does not excuse.
Times 5 the big. Times 5.
That does not excuse. That doesn't excuse the interceptions, bro. And he was in his interceptions. Bro, I literally went and watched.
These 30-yard throws.
Hold on.
On slants.
I went and watched Josh Allen's highlights, and bro, I watched all his bad shit. It's not like they were dropping the ball constantly like the Cowboys receivers were doing. Bro. This is him putting the ball in harm's way on his own free will, bro. Dak Prescott throws the ball, and niggas just seem to can't catch it. Josh Allen, he's just off target. He's just not accurate, bro. But
hold on.
We're not having this argument, bro.
All right. Yeah. We're not gonna have this argument because you know why? We're gonna go back to the wide receiver tier list real quick, right?
Yes,
because we're gonna talk about how Dak has an A tier, a B tier, and a C tier, while Josh Allen has one A tier, and you agreed with the ranking. So that means that you think
okay. Where's Gabe Davis? Where's Gabe Davis?
Only Dak throws it.
Where's Gabe Davis?
Hey, wait. Before you guys continue,
Stephon Diggs.
Before you guys continue this Dak versus Josh thing, I gotta go, guys. But I'll be back next week, bro.
All right. So,
Be
what
back
time?
next week, bro. I'll
We,
talk to you guys.
we got to
Huh?
get a schedule set, a consistent
Yeah.
schedule.
Let's
So
get a
we got-
schedule set, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah. Hey, we
All
about to
right,
do
it was
it
good
live
talking
or
with
we
you
gonna
guys,
do it?
bro. Steelers going to the
Good
Super
talking
Bowl,
with you.
bro,
We'll see about that.
and they're gonna win it too against the Cowboys. Dak's gonna
Not
throw
likely.
7 interceptions. Let's go, baby.
Not
All
likely.
right.
Not likely. Wishful thinking though. Not likely.
See you guys.
All right, Mar.
All right, man.
All right.
Uh,
Mar.
Bro.
Hey,
I said shock. Bro.
All right.
I said man. And that
All right.
probably what it was. All right.
Okay. Where is Gabe Davis? Please.
Oh,
What
he
tier
was
is
in-
Gabe Davis on?
He was in C.
Okay. So technically, Dak Prescott had an A-tier receiver and a C-tier receiver because Brandon Cooks just got there. So what are you doing?
Yeah,
You didn't
that's
have the
cool.
C-tier.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
So
I'm
don't you ever do
saying
that
for
shit
this
again.
year. For this year, remember.
Okay,
that,
for
right?
this year, he's not, bro. There's no way in hell he throws 15 interceptions again, unless he
Look,
like doubles or triples
I-
his touchdown amount.
I agree. There's no way he throws all those interceptions. We're gonna be moving on to us predicting the divisions. We have the NFC East. We got the Commanders fan here. We got a Giants fan here, and we got a Cowboys delusional fan below me. Let's get this going,
It's
man.
not my fault your team is ass. Not you, bro. I'm not gonna slander the Commanders because I actually like them, but I hate the Giants.
We're gonna start this off with the Commanders. They got Sam Howell, who I actually like at quarterback. Like at the end of the season, he played pretty good. Brian Robinson, McLaurin, Jahan, Curtis, Logan, and their O line isn't that bad. Or you tell us, what you think about your O line?
Yeah, for sure. I think our offense could take another step, but our biggest problem right now is definitely that O line, and the way that starting O line looked in the preseason is not very encouraging. Especially that right side. The left side, I'm not as worried about with Charles Leno, and I don't think Sadiq Charles played, but I think Chris Paul has shown some growth this offseason, and I think that left side should be pretty solid. The right side, I think it's more communication than anything, but I think if they can get on the same page, this offense definitely can take another jump.
I agree with that. Yeah, they drafted him. UT legend, by the way, Sam Cosmi. I think y'all's offense could take another leap. Antonio Gibson, I'm actually shocked to see him as running back too, because these past couple of years I was like, he has potential. I literally thought that guy could be a top 10 running back, and he just has gone downhill for a couple of years. Y'all probably have a top 10 receiving core. I would put it at like number 7. They can run. They're speedsters. Terry McLaurin, 4.3 speed. Curtis Samuel, 4.3 speed. I think just Jahan Dotson ran a 4.4, if I'm not tweaking. So y'all got speed everywhere.
Diami Brown is a good deep threat too. Like
Diami Brown is he's a great deep threat too.
Yeah, for sure. That's the biggest thing with Diami Brown is the consistency though. Right now,
Yeah.
It's based on what we've seen since we drafted him. We drafted him 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I think he only got like 2 touchdowns since then. I know it's not always about the touchdowns, but still, it's about the consistency, finding a common medium. I do think he could be a really good player in this league. I don't know how long he'll be here. I definitely think he'll be a good player in this league, though.
He
yeah.
has
I agree.
potential. Like he's one of those people that I see and I'm like, damn, I was so high on him coming out of UNC, and like, what happened? Like, can he not get it? Is it something he can't? Is like, can he just not get it together? Can he like put one game on and then just like be off for the next couple weeks?
So his rookie year, it was like he was injured pretty much the whole season.
Yeah.
Second year, that's when he kind of started to creep up. This year, just based on what I've seen this offseason, is when he's really going to take another jump. And not just being a deep threat. I think being somebody you could throw the ball to on the sideline if you were in trouble, running out of the pocket. I definitely think that he's shown that he can do that. I think that his rapport with Sam Howell going back to college definitely helps a lot. But I definitely think that because I personally I think Jahan Dotson will take the biggest jump out of all the receivers in our room. After Jahan Dotson, I definitely think De'Ami Brown will be the one taking that jump.
I think Dotson seriously has high upside. And I'm not saying that like in the NFL, you gotta look toward the future. I don't want to just like he gives you a pathway to being able to lose McLaurin because he's that good in my opinion. But like, of course, you're gonna want to keep Dotson and McLaurin together. But like, you could lose McLaurin and hey, not that crazy.
They know that is A tier, top 10 receiver. They can't lose. They can't afford to lose that, bro.
I think the goal is definitely to keep Terry and Jahan together.
Yeah.
Curtis Samuel will be the one that's more expendable than anything because you can. I mean, obviously, you can always replace that third receiver. You can even slide De'Ami Brown in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, KP, the Jets, how we feeling? We feeling like the Jets gonna be a good team, but not win the Super Bowl. Like they gonna be one of those regular season teams that ain't on for real. Or that's how we feel.
But see, now everybody want to come out and say that they're a Jets fan now. Now everybody want to own up to it.
What else about this? That's really it about this offense. So let's go to the defense. Or hold on, that's the last thing. That was it. Eric Bieniemy is y'all new offensive coordinator, and that's a great thing to me because he's gonna be able to use Jahan Dotson, De'Ami Brown in nice ways. And De'Ami Brown, the thing with him and why he's inconsistent, I think it's because he's a wide receiver 4-3. I think he's a go ball post like demon, like Deshaun Jackson, but worse.
I think, and you brought up that was a great point because I forgot all about that. Eric Bieniemy being y'all's offensive coordinator. I think next year, if y'all don't win at least 7 games, Ron Rivera's gone. I'm pretty sure you know that as a Commanders fan.
Yeah, for sure.
And that gives Eric Bieniemy the pathway to become the head coach. But the only thing I don't understand about him, why leave a great, literally perfect situation in Kansas City to come down and be the same position be in a worse position. Maybe he wants to be a head coach, and that's the route that he has to take in order to get there. And if that's what he's trying to, then I applaud him for that. But I like consistency. So if I was in that position, I would just stay in Kansas City. But I think he's the person to turn it around in Washington once he gets the reins of the entire team and not just the offense.
Yeah, I think you could see that this offseason alone, just based on the way he's coaching these dudes, like he's coaching them like extremely hard. And I know that's something that Commanders fans have seen. That's not something that Ron Rivera likes to do. He don't like to really get on his players a lot like that. Practice is usually kind of mellow and kind of slow pace. This offseason, you can definitely see they've upped the tempo, and that's been all Eric Bieniemy. The point about him coming here instead of staying in Kansas City, I didn't necessarily understand it when those rumors started to come out. But I mean, obviously, I'm happy that he's here.
Yeah.
Now, I do think I don't think Ron Rivera survived the season. If we start off bad, say we start off 2-7, like Ron Rivera's probably gone. He's probably gone halfway through the season, and I'm pretty sure Eric Bieniemy will be named interim head coach, and eventually he'll get the full title. After that, we'll see what happens. I'm optimistic about the future. I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
As an in-division rival, you're one of the only teams. Like the Commanders are one of the only teams that I'm actually excited to see the future for because it seems like every season y'all are just a quarterback away. Just like the Broncos. Like when you brought in Carson Wentz, everybody thought y'all was gonna turn it around. Didn't seem to happen, and like y'all have been a quarterback away because y'all have the weapons. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel. Put any mid to bottom tier quarterback in a situation like that, and I think they thrive. That's just in my opinion because those are just 3 great options. The only problem with the team as a whole, is the O-line. Like you mentioned, it doesn't look great. On the right side, Sam Cosmi's still young. Andrew Wiley, there's a reason he got cut by the Chiefs. Charles Leno's a solid left tackle. And Nick Gates. I only remember Nick Gates was from that nasty
Giants. Yeah, he's a solid center. He's solid.
Yeah, I know he's solid, but that's the only reason why I remember him, because he got hurt.
Yeah, Cornelius Lucas. When did he get drafted? I remember him not being that bad.
Nah, he wasn't that bad last year. He definitely held down that right side.
Yeah, why wouldn't he start at right tackle?
Oh God, that's
I like Sam Cosmi too. Maybe I was wrong about y'all O-line. I feel like y'all are like a mid O-line though, like 15 best.
If you looking at a depth chart, this should be at least a mid-tier offensive line. But once they get into it, like get on the field, I don't know why they can't put it together.
I guess.
The craziest thing is, last year when we traded for Carson Wentz, we had to release Eric Flowers, who was our best O-line. He was our best offensive lineman the year before that. We let him go so we could trade for Carson Wentz, which doesn't make sense to me now.
Yeah. Hey, I bet y'all wish y'all still had Eric Flowers.
Definitely.
Yeah. He was a solid left guard, man.
Before we go to the defense, how you feel about Sam Howell?
I'm optimistic. I got a good feeling about it. What I saw in the preseason definitely it definitely impressed me. I just want to see him continue to build off of that, continue to stack consistent days. If I could see that, then I definitely feel a lot better.
Yeah, last couple games of the season, I felt like he wasn't that good, but he was better than buddy Taylor Heineke. I felt like I ain't saying he's doing that great, but you get Eric Bieniemy this offseason on offense. You got a new quarterback. You got Jahan Dotson developing. This team should take a step on offense, and y'all almost made the playoffs last year. That's why I told you, Mike, this is the best division in football. Like in my opinion, in my humble opinion.
I get why you say that, because they were a game or two away from making the playoffs. I just have the AFC East, because the only bad team in the AFC East is the Patriots, and they're not even that bad.
The thing about the Commanders is they also added two pieces on defense that I love. And Chase Young coming back from injury. And you already know I love me Emmanuel Forbes. And he went to the perfect team. This is a quarters. Y'all run quarters, right? Jack Del Rio?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
He runs quarters. Emmanuel Forbes' problem was how skinny he is and how people are going to beat up on him. And man, in his own, he could chill and be a playmaker. He could just be a playmaker in the quarter. I like this for Forbes, but let's talk about the defense. They got Chase Young coming back off the edge with Montez Sweat. You got Daron Payne, Jonathan Taylor in the interior. David Mayo, Cody Barton, Jamin Davis, Kaliki Hudson as their linebackers. Kendall Hudson, Cameron Curl, Derek Forrest, Emmanuel Forbes, Benjamin St. Juice, Jartavius Martin as their DBs.
This is a great Madden team. And I'm going to tell you why. You got a 6', 93 speed corner. You got a hard hitter in Cameron Curl. You got a great user in Derek Forrest. Benjamin St. Juice, 6'3". This team is great in Madden. In real life, I don't know if I can say all that. And that's no disrespect to the Commanders or Commanders fans. But, I really hope that this season they can put it together. It seems like they have a top 5 defense.
No, you don't.
Season
Stop it. No, you don't.
Swear, no, right hand to God. I really want to see this team put it together because, bro, they almost beat Tom Brady in the playoffs 2 seasons ago.
With Taylor Heineke.
Record. With Taylor Heineke, bro. They almost beat Tom Brady.
That was when the Bucs went to the Super Bowl that year, right?
Yes.
Man, that could have changed everything.
It could have.
Fuck that, because the Chiefs would have won the Super Bowl again, and I'm not dealing with that shit. So thank you.
I really want to see the Commanders put it together, offensively and defensively. I would say y'all have a bright future, but I said that 3 years ago. Chase Young y'all declined his 5th-year option. Montez Sweat, I don't even know if he's going to get it. I don't know if y'all going to pick up his 5th-year option. Jonathan Allen, Y'all paid him. Didn't y'all pay him?
Yeah, we paying Allen and Payne.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all got y'all 2 defensive tackles set. Chase Young, if he don't have a good year, he's hitting the door. Montez Sweat, I don't even know if he got a 50th option, like I said. I think the biggest piece that y'all are missing to this defense is Cole Holcomb. I think he was the glue that kept this defense together and made it play the way it did. Now he's in Pittsburgh. Shock gets the luxury of having Cole Holcomb now. You know? Jamin David. Is he like a coverage linebacker? Or is he like a linebacker?
Nah, Jamin more of a rusher. Jamin's
okay, more of a pass rusher. Okay. He has the traits, he has the tools, he has the size, the speed, the strength. He just needs to put it together. I've been waiting for him to put it together since he got drafted back in 2021. I thought him and Michael Parsons could be on the same tier. I was wrong. No disrespect to Jamie. Bro, anything I say, don't take the disrespect unless I'm talking to Mar. I do. I slap the Commanders. So, yeah, bro, everything about this defense is great. Top 5 on paper. But can they just put it together? That's all I want, bro. I just want them to put it together.
For sure. I definitely agree with that. On paper, this is definitely a top 5 unit. With Chase Young coming back, I definitely think that at his best, this D-line definitely could carry this defense if the secondary doesn't play up to par. I definitely think that Emmanuel Forbes would help that case in the secondary. They brought him over specifically for turnovers because he is a pick machine. I know one of the players that I'm very intrigued to watch this season is Benjamin St. Juice. Being at his length, even I remember watching him last year against the Vikings when they played when they had Jefferson. Jefferson definitely put up numbers on us, but it wasn't easy. Having St. Jude's length on him, it definitely wasn't easy. I definitely think that St. Jude's can be I'm not going to say a top corner, but he can be one of those that's just you have to put him into your game plan.
Yeah, St. Jude's like, hey, you see, I mentioned him when I was naming y'all defensive backs. So I watched a couple, or I was Giants fan, so I watched a couple y'all games. So he doesn't play bad. Like he's a depth piece. Like he's the definition of a depth piece. Like I would love if Emmanuel Forbes actually did do what I think he's capable of, and y'all slid Kendall Fuller in the slot and had Juice on the other outside.
That's actually a good move. I think it's a
good move. Yeah.
Kendall Fuller, having 2 taller guys on the outside and the shorter, quicker guy, in the slot is normally a recipe for success.
Yeah, unless you're the Jaguars.
I'm excited about Jartavius Martin, and I want Percy Butler to break out. Those are my two. What's the word? Like
players.
Those are my breakout candidates. Breakout candidates for the Commanders. I hope they have great seasons, just not against the Cowboys.
Jamin Davis is a pass rusher too. Is crazy.
I didn't think he was a pass rusher. I thought he was like the run stopping pass.
He was a pass coverage. He was pass coverage, but I'm looking. He looks like more of a pass rusher. Like,
yeah, last year he at his best he was rushing the passer.
That's crazy.
Not to say that he can't cover, but at his best he's rushing the quarterback.
Yeah, see, I never saw him doing it. I just saw him in coverage and run stopping. That's why I asked the question. That's why I asked what was he? Like what was he to you?
I think that's what Jack Del Rio was trying to figure out what he was in his first year. Yeah. That's part of the reason why he didn't really live up to the expectations of being that first round pick. It's just they had him in so many different positions because they didn't know exactly where he fit. Like they was trying to force him to be a middle linebacker, then they realized he couldn't do that. Try to force him to be a weak side linebacker. They realized he has potential to do that, but where he's best at right now is definitely rushing the passer.
That's crazy, and what you said was literally what I was going to say. That worries me that Jamin Davis, they're already trying to change his role. He was a pass coverage linebacker going into the draft. I remember that. But he
Yeah.
also, I'm gonna be real, he got drafted higher than he should have. So it's not like
Yeah, like okay, so I remember the 2021 draft, and I remember seeing who was who. Like
Devin Lloyd. I think he got
The
drafted
consensus-
before Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd was last year, the 2022 draft. Yeah, damn it. So the three notable linebackers that I know that was in 21 was obviously Michael Parsons, Jamin Davis, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
JOK, I literally was thinking of
JOK.
him.
That's who I thought you would end up drafting.
That's what I thought y'all
I did too. I had y'all, bro. I don't have proof, but
JOK.
I had y'all mock. I had JOK mocked to the Commanders because after watching like Notre Dame games, I was like, yo, there's no way this guy falls to the second or third round. And I didn't watch any Jamin Davis tape, so I was like, okay. I obviously had Michael Parsons, JOK, Jamin Davis, but maybe y'all seen upside in Jamin Davis that y'all didn't see in JOK. I just thought he was gonna go to y'all. I think he's been a better fit with y'all because we know what he is. JOK is the pass coverage, run stopping guy. He's not the pass rusher that we don't that he's not. We know he's not.
Right.
So
that's crazy because that's exactly what we're missing too.
I remember what happened.
That true linebacker.
I remember what happened. JOK had like a heart condition, I think, and that scared them like the week of the draft. JOK had like an injury the week of the draft.
And I didn't, bro. He did that. Like I thought he had the potential to steal first round pick. You know?
Yeah, me too.
But like you said, y'all are missing that true middle linebacker. You know, somebody who can call the plays, who is the engine of that defense, like Cole Holcomb was. Like Cole Holcomb was the engine of that defense, man. And I hope y'all can find it. Hope y'all can find another one, bro.
Nah, for sure.
We got another team that found an engine on their defense for the linebacker with the NYG Giants, you feel me? But we're going to start it off with the offense, though. We're going to start off with the offense. We got our quarterback who just got his 2-year franchise tag.
This nigga keeps calling it a 2-year franchise tag, bro. It's a 4-year deal. It's a 4-year deal, bro. It's not a
2-year franchise tag. It's essentially a 2-year, $90 million deal. After year 2, we have outs. And if he does good after 2 years, he's going to get an extension like the normal quarterbacks. This is a 2-year deal. You got to look at it as a 2-year deal because it's either he's going to demand quarterback money or he's going to be cut. It's a 2-year franchise tag, man. But we got Daniel Jones, who I think is going to get an extension. I think he's like that Ryan Tannehill type of, you feel me, the middle ground. Saquon Barkley, don't got to say too much. What I like what we did was with the receiver core, because last year we had a bunch of receivers go down, and it just looked like they said never again. Because we got like 10 good receivers. We obviously gonna have to cut someone before the season. I would say it's Jamison Crowder, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rotational wide receivers. Like most of them do the same roles and stuff, but it's not bad to have. We got Darren Waller, Daniel Bellinger, and our offensive line is so mid that we got Andrew Thomas, who's just elite. I think John Michael Schmitz also is gonna come in day one and be a top 10 center.
John Michael Schmitz is gonna come in and he's gonna play his role. I'm not gonna put no ranking on him just yet. He's gonna do what he was drafted to do and be better than whoever y'all center was before. That's what he was drafted to do. Was it Nick Gates?
Yeah, Nick Gates got hurt though, so it was like, was it a guy? I feel like Ben. Oh wait, was this guy our center last year? Oh no.
Well, yeah, like John Michael Smith was drafted to do. He's gonna come in and do what he was drafted to do. Be better than the last guy. Evan Neal has crazy potential. He has to put it together. Last year, it wasn't great, but he showed flashes. It's not like he was just ass all season. He showed flashes, bro. He showed flashes of goodness. I'm not gonna call it greatness. He showed flashes that he could be good, you know. But everything else outside of that, you know, Ben Bredesen, don't know who that is. Mark Lewinsky, I know he came from the Colts. Don't know how well he's gonna be. You know, this offense, it's obviously not gonna be a top 15 offense. I'll put it in the 20s. It's not gonna be top 15, bro. Darius Slayton
I think
can't stay on the field. Jalen Hyatt is a rookie. Paris Campbell's always hurt. Shout out Paris though.
Hey,
Sterling
shout out
Shepard's
Paris.
always hurt. Darren Waller always hurt. So, like, can the Giants put it together? Y'all made the playoffs last year by the skin of y'all teeth. And I'm glad y'all made the playoffs because y'all showed the world why the Vikings were fraudulent. I'm happy about that. I'm glad about that. But can y'all put it together? Can Daniel Jones bring it together and be a top 10 quarterback? That's the question. Can he even be a top 15 quarterback? Nobody hasn't really ranked as a top 10, not as a top 15 quarterback. And if they do, he's like number 15 and barely on the edge of that. So there's questions around this offense. And the main question is, can they put it all together and make it work?
I don't think that's the question. Them putting it together, that's obvious. We got Brian Daboll. That's obvious. The question is, can they stay healthy? That's the question. Can Saquon, Darren Waller, and the receivers stay healthy? That's my question.
That is my question as well.
Putting it together, Brian Daboll got this. I trust him. I literally do. Even our defensive coordinator, Don Martindale, I even trust him. Like, this is the best I've ever felt about a coaching staff. Like, I could say that we got good coaches. Like, I could never say this in my life. But Evan Neal, he got to improve. I think it's because it's funny to me because Andrew Thomas came into the league as a right tackle and Evan Neal came as a left tackle. And then, like, they flip-flopped. And Andrew Thomas had a similar thing. Year one, he struggled a lot because he was playing a new position. Like, these guys are playing entirely new positions. Evan Neal has been playing left tackle for the past 5 years. As soon as he get to the toughest stage in his life, that's when they ask him, hey, you change it to the right. So it's going to take him some time to develop if he does. Because he looked bad last year. But, hey, he could improve. He's a 6'7", freak of nature, crazy run blocker, pass protector. He's like an overall balanced guy, but last year he was balancedly made.
Let's move on to this defense, man. Let's get to this defense.
Hey, yeah. But hold on. I want to say something. Yeah, for the Giants, when we are playing on offense, you're going to see a lot of times where Darren Waller is lining up at wide receiver with Daniel Bellinger at tight end. You're going to see times where we're going to be running a lot of two tight ends. I already know that because Darren Waller is our best receiver. Him and Isaiah Hodgins, like, our best receivers. And Jalen Hyatt, I don't want to be too high on rookies. But, yeah, this draft we had was insane because on to the defense. We got Ashawn Robinson, Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Kayvon Thibodeau, Bobby Okereke. Michael McFadden is going to be our other linebacker. Azeez Ojulari, Adoree Jackson, Jason Pinnock, Xavier McKinney, Deontay Banks, and so far we have a standout in training camp. My boy Trey Hawkins. He got drafted in like the 6th round. He's been actually playing with the starting team, like getting reps with the starters, which is very. But I don't want to talk too much about it. Training camp warrior, Bobby McCain, Darnell Holmes. Hey, we looking like a playoff team.
That's another question. On the defensive side, can y'all stay healthy? Because we know that Dexter Lawrence is a healthy guy. He never gets hurt. Kayvon Thibodeau, he didn't really get hurt that much last year. But Azeez Ojulari, that is the question. I think that's the biggest question mark on your team. We know Kayvon's gonna break it. We know this is a breakout season for him. Can this be Azeez's breakout year as well? I hope so, bro. Because I really want everybody to succeed. You know, I want everybody to succeed, but because I seen the stat, bro. For every 100 snaps, he had like 2.4 sacks. Every 100 snaps, he had 5 sacks. So
Azeez had 6 actually. Azeez
same thing.
Yeah. He's just gonna be a rotational piece. Like we're gonna ask him to be our 4th best pass rusher.
He shouldn't be though, bro, because Dexter Lawrence is the run stopper. He's not
Dexter
the pass
Lawrence
rusher.
is our best pass rusher. He is our best.
Kayvon is y'all's best pass rusher. Come on, bro, don't do that.
Dexter Lawrence is
crazy.
Did you watch him in the Vikings game?
Bro, yes, I did. But he's the
best defensive tackle in the division for sure.
You can have that, bro, because nobody really gives a fuck about the defensive tackle. But he's the best run stopper, bro. He's the guy in the middle that you try to go up the middle, he's gonna push you. He's gonna push your center into you. You know, he's that kind of
Your
guy.
center and your guard, not your center
Exactly.
and your guard.
So with Kayvon's obviously y'all's best pass rusher. Aziz, I want to see him play a full season. I just want to see what he can do. I think he can do it.
Yeah, and this defense is going to be very aggressive. Remember that we got a very blitz heavy scheme, man. Say what you was gonna say.
No, I was just gonna talk about y'all secondary.
Amani or you don't know what I'm trying to say.
Aurier.
Yeah, him. Was he on the Lions before?
He was on the Lions last year. Just picked him up.
I remember him being like a slot corner on the Lions. Not that bad.
He played slot and outside.
Oh no.
He's a good corner, bro. I don't know how the Lions let him go. I don't know why they let him go, but he's good, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Giants team. We got depth in the trenches now. Another year of depth in the trenches and the wide receiver core, and we got a number one option with Darren Waller. If he stays healthy, is a question, and it's a good question. But what do y'all think if Darren Waller does stay healthy? Do you think Daniel Jones could take a leap?
I think Daniel Jones. I think he takes a leap, but it's not like
not a big leap.
Pro Bowl type.
I don't know how big it is.
I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's that big of a leap. But he can jump. He can take a jump. I think he can be a great value Josh Allen. You know, he can run the ball very well. He can pass it. He used to be a turnover machine like Josh Allen is. He obviously has cleaned that up. So I think once he gets that true wide receiver one, which can be Darren Waller, he can take the leap like Josh Allen took, but not as big. You know, he doesn't have the same.
I agree.
He doesn't have the same big playability like throwing wise.
Yeah, I agree. Let's move on to the Eagles now.
But why you gotta say the Cowboys for last, bro?
Because first of all, you came like 40 minutes late, so I wanted to make sure.
I know I did. I was about to do the Cowboys and dip. I ain't gonna lie.
Dropping his mic. That's crazy.
I was kidding.
Eagles winning the division.
No, they're not, bro. Shut that shit.
This division has never had someone win it 2 years in a row for like how long now?
The past 20 years.
Yeah, but let's talk about how the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl.
Let's talk about how Jalen Hurts got carried to the ball.
They win the division the next year after.
Exactly. They went like 9-7, 8. Or did they? 18.
I wouldn't be surprised if your whole division made the playoffs. Not gonna lie to you.
Bro, the NFC is so weak. It can happen. The NFC is so weak, bro. It can happen. Like, anybody can fall. Like the Seahawks can fall off into a massive hole. I doubt they will though, but they can. Fucking the Lions can fall off into a massive hole. Like, bro, there's four teams that we know for sure are playoff locks in the NFC. The Eagles, the Cowboys, 49ers. And I would say the Giants. Like,
I wouldn't say
because we don't know much about the NFC North. The NFC South we don't know much about. And the other two divisions
I think the
like,
Saints taking that division, man.
They can take the division.
But
actually, yeah, okay. So that's
Hogs?
the Cowboys, Eagles, Saints, 49ers.
Saints,
Giants.
Nah, Saints not a lot. Nope, stop. Not a lot.
No, I'm talking about for division. Like, I think they can win
Not a
the
lot.
division.
Falcons.
The Saints have a top 5 defense, bro.
Yeah,
the
the
Saints have an
Falcons
elite
have
defense.
the best running game in the league.
Yeah, but the Saints have a good run defense as well.
Yeah, they do. But we're not talking about the Saints. We'll talk about the NFC South next week.
Nick brought it up, by the way.
Yeah. Let's get into this unfair squad that you Eagles fans have, and y'all gonna lose. All right, ha. Y'all gonna lose. Ha. Y'all got Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Quez Watkins, Dallas Goedert, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Jason Kelsey, Cam Jurgens, and Lane Johnson. That's crazy. Y'all only weak spot is Cam Jurgens, and is that even that weak?
Yeah, it's weak because he's a center.
Yeah, it's weak. No chat. I'm chatting.
But
I'll say one thing, bro.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that's going to separate with the Eagles is pretty much the same thing as everybody else in the division. Is as long as they can stay healthy, it shouldn't be anything standing in the Eagles' way of getting back to the Super Bowl. I think the biggest thing is DeAndre Swift. I think he's gonna play a bigger part in this offense than many people think. The only thing for him is staying healthy. If he don't stay healthy, and you got Rashad Penny to be relying on, Rashad Penny he done fell off a little bit since.
I like that. I like that.
Rashad Penny is like Rashad Penny's so up and down. Like remember last year or the year before, the last 6 games he had like 1,000. He was just going crazy like the last couple weeks of the season.
Yeah.
Like that just seems to be the story of his career. He's not great in the beginning, but at the end he just somehow turns it up. And you know, he has so much potential coming into the next season. He just doesn't show that. DeAndre Swift, good pickup for the Eagles. They have this is obviously running back by committee because all of these guys can go for 500 easy. Like you said, bro, the biggest thing is health. And that's for everybody in that division, bro.
Top 5 quarterback. I don't know about the running back. Top 3 receiving core. Top 5 tight end.
Top 1 O-line.
Yeah,
that's stacked.
They have everything.
Crazy.
Bro. They have everything.
There can't be no excuses for this Eagle team unless they get injured. That's the only thing.
That's the only excuse they can use is injury, bro. That's it. And I even think if I'm not wishing hurt on nobody, but if Jalen Hurts was to get hurt, Marcus Mariota has about the same skill set as Jalen Hurts, except he's not that much better of a passer, but they're kind of like equal runners. I think they can, I think Marcus Mariota could replicate the same thing that Jalen Hurts does. Obviously at a worse level, but it won't just be a drastic fall off to where they're 6-0, and then Jalen Hurts is somehow out for like 5 or 6 games and they're 6-6.
He plays similar enough to him to where they can run the same scheme. That's what teams look for. Like Daniel Jones, Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod plays similar enough to Daniel to where we can run the same plays. That's just what you're looking for. Jalen Hurts runs those same plays way better though. I'm kind of iffy on DeAndre Swift though because he's not that good of a running back. He's a great receiving back, but Jalen Hurts is a running quarterback, and running quarterbacks and receiving backs don't really fit that well because why would you check it down to a receiver when you could just run instead? Like Jalen Hurts isn't going to check down that much to Swift, I don't think.
I think DeAndre Swift was good with the Lions. It was just the injuries really got to him. And then also Jamal Williams had that breakout season last year where they're utilizing him a lot more than DeAndre Swift. And that's why I feel like that's the problem. But now DeAndre Swift is the number 1 on the team. I think he's going to do great things as long as he don't get hurt.
I've seen reports that Kenneth Gainwell was actually running back in Philadelphia. I don't know how true those reports are, but Kenneth Gainwell is also a solid wide. Like as I'm telling you, all these guys can go for 500.
Yeah, they even got Boston Scott, bro. Boston Scott not bad.
He's a giant killer.
Yeah, giant killer, bro. Every time, man. Every time.
Yeah, man. Let's just get to this defense so we can skip this fucking
on to the stacked ass D line we're about to talk about. Holy man, they got.
I don't even want to look at that.
They got Brandon Graham, Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat, Jordan Davis, Derek Barnett, Zach Cunningham, Nakobe Dean, Miles Jack, Nolan Smith, Hassan Reddick, James Bradbury, Avonte Maddox, Terrell Edmonds, Reed Blankenship, Darius Slay. They got Greedy Williams. They got Kelly Ringo. Sidney Brown is a all right, Eagles fans. Y'all coming in last place. All right, that's basically what I'm saying, bro.
No, bro, this defense
is crazy.
This defense is stacked, and it's not even fair. As a Cowboy fan and an Eagle hater, like I despise the Eagles with every bone in my body. This defense is scary, bro. It is.
You know what's crazy? They lost defensive pieces, and the defense got better, and the defense
I wouldn't say
got
better.
Fucking...
It didn't get better, but it stayed the same.
Jalen Carter is literally next to. I give it 2 years, and Jalen Carter is going to be probably the best defensive tackle in the league.
Bro, I wouldn't doubt that, bro. I wouldn't doubt Jalen Carter being the best defensive tackle.
Why is Jalen Carter on this team, bro?
Hey, I don't know. It seems like I don't know. Howie Roseman had to sell his soul to get this lucky, bro. To fall into this kind of luck and to be the author of this stacked ass team. I don't get it. But my favorite part, one of my favorite players that are coming out of the draft was Keely Ringo. And I wanted him to be a Cowboy, and it turns out the nigga's an Eagle. So that hurts a little bit. But this defense is not falling off, not one bit. They lost Javon Hargrave. He went to San Francisco. They lost the linebackers. They lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson. This team is still good.
Carter and Jordan Davis in 3 years is fucked up.
If it all comes down to health. Jordan Davis was not healthy last year. Kobe Dean, everybody has high expectations for the Kobe Dean. Can he even stay on the field? Like some of these players, they're great, but can they stay healthy? That is the biggest question.
When Jordan Davis played last year, this Eagles run defense was insane. And let's say that the same thing happens, right? Where he doesn't play that much. Jalen Carter. like literally, bro. Jalen Carter.
I have no words, bro.
And they slide in Brandon Graham next to Fletcher Cox, put Derek Barnett, Milton Williams, bro. This Nolan Smith on the edge instead of Graham, Hassan Reddick on the edge instead of Graham. They could slide Graham in the middle. Dude, this defense has so many ways you can use it.
They lost their defensive coordinators. They lost their defensive coordinator and their offensive coordinator. Those are big pieces to lose. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think much of Jonathan Gannon at all because you know my favorite stat, Mar. When the Cowboys played the Eagles on Christmas Eve, when the Eagles came out in zone, Dak Prescott went 24-24 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's my favorite stat. So I don't know what this Eagles defense is going to run this year, but it's still going to be nasty, still going to be scary. They still might lead the league in sacks again. You know, we'll just have to see. I'm kind of worried. I'm not going to lie. As a Cowboys fan, I'm kind of worried to see where this defense goes. Because the sky's the limit for this defense.
Yeah, I don't really know what type of defense Sean Desai runs. I know he was the Seahawks defensive coordinator. I don't really know what he's gonna run. We no matter what, this defense is scheme versatile. You can run any scheme. If you don't do good as a defensive coordinator with this team, that's your fault. Like, Zach Cunningham? Did I say that? Zach Cunningham, dude? What? Bro, I'm done looking at this team, man.
My Jack, bro.
I'm done looking at this team, bro. Let's go on to, bro. I'm a Cowboys hater, bro. Like, I'll say it with my chest.
No, Dallas Cowboys, yes, sir. This is our year. We're going to the bowl this year. But in all honesty, bro, in all realisticness, and all bias to the side, bro, there is absolutely no excuse we don't make it to the NFC Championship game this year.
NFC?
Unless it's injury. NFC, yeah. There's no excuse. We have no excuse at all to not make it
to the Eagles in the second round. That's the excuse.
Bro, the Eagles, we can beat the Eagles.
No, you guys are not beating the Eagles.
We beat them last year. We dropped 40. Bro, we dropped 40.
You got crushed in the first game, and then Jalen Hurts got injured, and then y'all still almost lost to the Eagles with Gardner Minshew.
That's not even true.
Come on.
Okay,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So what is that saying? Does that say more about our defense or their defense? Because when they play our defense without Dak, they only scored 26 points. But when we played their defense, they gave up 40. So what are we saying, bro? So what's the point? Like I said, they're not gonna crush us because last year we played a game without our quarterback. They played a game without their quarterback. So we really couldn't tell what was going on.
Okay. Right? I might have been tripping there. I forgot that Dak Prescott didn't play.
I did forget Dak missed too.
Okay. Thank you. And Cooper Rush went on a 17-0 run in the third quarter. We were down 20-0. Cooper Rush brought us back 20-17, and was like, we was one stop away from winning that game. We could have very well won that game.
I remember watching that game.
Okay, Cooper Rush almost beat the Eagles. So I'm taking the Eagles defense versus the Cowboys with a grain of salt because I know how good Dak actually is. I know Tony Pollard, top 10 running back. CD, we have a top 5 wide receiver core. Our biggest problem is can Tyron Smith stay healthy? We just paid Zach Martin. So can Tyron Smith not get hurt? And can people catch?
How long? But
it took a week. It was a week. It was
longer than that, but kudos.
It was literally only a week. But whatever. Nonetheless, can Tyron Smith stay healthy? And can our wide receivers actually hold on to the ball? That is our questions that I'm asking right now. Can our wide receivers hold on to the ball? Because Mark, we just had this discussion about the interceptions. We just talked about this, Mark. Like not even 30 minutes ago. We just talked about it. Your favorite website, PFF, has that. They said that at least 7 or 8 of his interceptions weren't his fault. So, like I said, that goes to wide receivers hit the ball, hitting them in their hands, and they throwing it up. We're not doing this today. But like I said, bro,
yeah, you're right. No, you're right. But one thing I'll say I'm right about is when Cooper Rush plays, and the receivers don't be dropping it as much, man.
Because, bro, when he plays, they don't drop the ball because they hardly. Bro, when Cooper Rush played, what did we do? We were like in the tops of running.
Yeah, you're right.
We were in the tops of the running category. We weren't passing the ball. Then when Dak came back, that's when we started scoring, and that's when we got higher in the ranks in offense. Bro. We were not passing the ball like that when Cooper Rush was in.
Yeah, I agree.
When Dak came in, we turned it up. So
Cooper Rush had 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I'm messing around. He's a backup quarterback. I'm messing around.
He's definitely a backup quarterback. Yeah. And Noah Brown, one of the biggest reasons why we lost. Well, the reason we lost to Jacksonville last year. He was wide receiver 2 last year because MG was coming off an injury.
Hey, Mike, what one thing you're doing though, right? You're chatting, giving excuses instead of talking about the team, man. No. Giving excuses before we already even talk about the team.
I'm talking about last season. I'm talking about last season. I'm not talking about this
excuses,
year.
Bro,
it's not an excuse. That's a fact. It's a fact.
Man.
No, let me get this point off. Noah Brown, who was our wide receiver 2 last year. You want to know where he's at right now? Take a wild guess.
In Houston as the 5th option.
Okay, then. We had a 5th option wide receiver 2, costing us. That's besides the point. Like I said.
All right. Let's use your logic, though. You said that this year that Dak is going to prove you wrong. Why can't Noah Brown prove them wrong?
Because he's wide receiver. He's wide receiver 5 with a rookie quarterback.
Who said he's wide receiver 5 though?
Look at the depth chart. Go look at their depth chart. Go look at reports.
Hey, I don't like Noah Brown. Let me stop caping for Noah Brown. I'm just trolling. Let me stop caping for Noah Brown.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I watch Noah Brown constantly fuck up. Okay, I've seen it with my own eyes. But like I said, bro, the only thing standing in our way is injuries, and obviously, y'all hate when I don't do this, so I'm about to do it. Dak Prescott, bro, I have to. When Dak Prescott. I said this the other day, bro. There's one thing that I don't like about Dak Prescott, and it's the fact that he's too conservative when we need him to be aggressive, and too aggressive when we need him to be conservative. There's plenty of times in his career where we're just like, yo, okay, we got a decent lead, just chill out, make this throw, and he does too much. That's my main thing with Dak Prescott. The only thing standing in our way of an NFC Championship game appearance is health, and can Dak Prescott be the Dak Prescott that I know and love, bro? Last year, that was not the Dak Prescott I know and love. He was so up and down. Dak Prescott is whether y'all want to believe it or not, bro. Dak Prescott is one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the NFL. Last year aside, throw last year to the side. Pretend last year didn't even exist. He's one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the league.
I always say that too if I was you.
Nigga, he is. You can go look at his stats. He literally is, bro.
No, I'm saying last year didn't exist.
Oh, I said it. So, but all right, man. Like I said, that's so much about the offense.
That is good though. Like Like he is a good quarterback. Let's actually talk about the Cowboys. They got Dak at quarterback, Tony Pollard, a breakout candidate at running back, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup, Jalen Tolbert, Cavante Turpin. As Jalen Tolbert and Cavante are mainly there to keep the defense honest with Brandon Cooks. Jake Ferguson, and then y'all got a decent. Actually, let's what do you think this O line is ranked? Top 10?
Yeah.
He was ranked 6th. I know that.
But do you
Ranked
think
6th.
going into the year, is this a top 10 offensive line with
Just the
Tyron
starters?
Smith,
Just
Tyler
the
Smith?
starters? Yes. Yeah. No, just the starters. Yes, this is a top 10.
This is the second best offensive line we've talked about today, right?
The best. Oh, yeah, the second best. I forgot about the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just want to know like how this offensive line looks to you before the season starts.
Looks elite, bro. Oh, wow. So you can take
No,
notes?
it looks
about-
very good. It looks very good. I'm not even. I'll even let you slide with elite. It looks very good because, like you said, depth does matter. I'll agree.
No, the depth. Hey, the depth.
Josh
to the
Ball,
side.
he's not
This-
bad, right? Josh Ball.
No, these niggas are ass, bro.
Josh Ball. I remember him being
No,
like a good.
These guys
swing
are
tackle.
terrible, bro.
I
No,
believe
these
it.
guys
I
are-
believe it.
anything outside this starting 5, complete garbage.
I believe
Except
it.
Asim Richards, because I don't know. I really, he's a rookie. So anything outside of that, outside of Tyler Smith, Tyler Biotish, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele, dog water.
Y'all got all teaser than Zach Martin.
I know. I just noticed that. We love tease. We love tease on our O line. But yeah, man,
I think this
Devontae
offense is
Turpin?
gonna stay pretty stable though.
it is. As long
What
as
about
Dak
Turpin?
can stay healthy. Devontae Turpin, he worries me a little bit because in the preseason game versus the Jaguars, he had a punt return and he just coughed it up. Him and Rico Dowdle, I think. No, forget Rico Dowdle. Devontae Turpin worries me because of ball security. Is he an elite returner? Yes, because we could have easily won that game had he hit 2 holes versus San Francisco, but he didn't. He's an elite returner. Ball security, not so much. He's not. He fumbles real easy because he's a little guy. You know, if he takes a big hit, you know, he's gonna cough the ball up. So that's the only thing that worries me. On special teams and on offense, I think if we use him on offense, he's gonna be a jet sweep.
Yeah.
A jet sweep type guy.
Go
you
ball,
know,
jet sweep, go ball.
jet sweeps and go balls, yes. And on the go balls, I mean, he ain't nobody be within 10 yards of him. That's what I mean when I say go ball. So this offense, it looks great, bro. On paper, this is supposed to be a top 10 offense. Kellen Moore is gone. Mike McCarthy is now calling the plays. Last time Mike McCarthy called plays, you know who won MVP? Aaron Rodgers. And they went 15-1. So say what you want, bro.
I think Mike McCarthy's like a CEO. I don't think he's that good with X's and O's, but he could prove me wrong. He could prove me wrong.
He is,
I
I just told you that last time he called plays, his quarterback won the MVP.
Yeah, and then
Granted,
you told me
that
he
was
the
10
top
years
5
ago.
quarterback of all time. Dude, this is
Bro,
Dak Prescott.
Do you think he was Aaron Rodgers the top 5 quarterback at that time?
Yes,
Hell no, he was not.
He's at his peak. He MVP.
No, he
MVP.
won MVP. Nigga, he won MVP after Mike McCarthy started calling the plays, bro. Like the season Mike McCarthy started calling the plays.
At his prime.
Nobody.
Don't say that. You're chatting.
You said two? Well, you said 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy wasn't the coach 2 years ago.
All right, then even further. Then
10, nigga. 10 years ago.
You're talking
11 years ago. Yes. And you wouldn't let me get my point off. I was trying to get my point off, bro. You wouldn't let me get it off. Jesus Christ. I was trying to say, granted, it was 10, 11 years ago, but I still think that Mike McCarthy, you know, how bad can you fall off as a play caller? I mean, like, you're doing the same thing in practice. You're doing it over and over and over. I mean, Mike McCarthy's still he's an elite head coach. I don't care how much people don't want to accept that. Mike McCarthy is an elite offensive coach.
Mike McCarthy, this year he has he's on the hot seat.
He's on the semi-hot seat. The only way he gets fired is if we go 6-10. If we don't make the playoffs. Bro, did you see Dan Quinn as a head coach? Yeah, he made the Super Bowl, but he blew a 28-3 lead, bro.
All Dan
Come on
Quinn, like defensive coordinators like that, all they need is a good offensive coordinator who's gonna eventually lead them. Because you can't win. I don't win a good Super Bowl with a defensive coordinator head coach is pretty hard though. I'll admit. But it's better than Mike McCarthy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think Dan Quinn is the leader of that team though, because this offense is that good, but I think this team revolves around the defense. Oh, you got DeMarcus Lawrence, Jonathan Hankins, Mozzie Smith, Osei Agorobarada, Michael Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch, Jabril Cox, Stephon Gilmore, Jaron Curse, Donovan Wilson, Trayvon Diggs, Malik Hooker, and Deron Bland. Was he all right? And Nashawn Wright?
Nashawn Wright, not so much, but Deron Bland led rookies in picks. He had 5.
Yeah, okay.
So he's going to come in, be the slot corner. He's going to play slot corner because I don't know if Jordan Lewis is going to be. Jordan Lewis might have lost his spot last year when he got hurt. As unfortunate as that is, that seemed to be the case. Yeah. Came in and stepped up. We have one of the best safety trios in Jalen Curse, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker. Israel Mukuamu is a good safety as well. We obviously have a top 5 cornerback duo with Gilmore and Trayvon Diggs. Once again, can we stay healthy and can it all come together? We have an elite defense. We have an elite pass rush. We have good linebackers. We have an elite secondary. Can our offense put it together? It all comes down to the offense, bro. That's what it comes down to when we talk about the Cowboys.
I don't know, man. Cowboys, I think it just comes down to playoff performance. Y'all making the playoffs, bro. It comes down to performance at the end of the day. And I don't know what head coach, I don't know what y'all could do. I don't know, man. I don't know what the Cowboys, bro. Y'all a good team. Y'all good, bro.
I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
What's the most annoying fan base?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles, bro.
Are y'all right? Damn, and the Cowboys are annoying.
No, we're not worse than the Eagles.
No, y'all annoying.
We're
Y'all
not worse
annoying
than
as
the
fuck.
Eagles. We're not worse than the Eagles.
The Eagles fans are annoying, but y'all annoying.
We're not, bro. You tell us one thing that we do that is worse than the Eagles.
Say that you're going to the Super Bowl every year.
That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
It. That's all. That's all that we do that's worse than the Eagles, bro.
Literally, what you be chatting about is literally what every Cowboys fan be chatting about.
Yeah, but Mike is a Cowboys fan.
Have you ever actually encountered the Eagles fan? If you haven't, I can tell that's why you said
I haven't.
I'm putting the Eagles above the Cowboys, but
okay then. Thank you. So as long as you put the Eagles above the
I'm
Cowboys,
not.
I don't give a fuck. How, bro? The Cowboys, bro. Eagles fans, please,
Mike, at least look through my perspective.
Hold on, bro. I promise you, if you go to Eagles Twitter, bro, you will have a whole different perspective.
Look, Mike. I only know one Eagles fan, and let me tell you, he's the most he's on S tier of annoying fans. But also remember that group chat we in, bro. All of y'all are literal Cowboys fans, and every Sunday y'all be talking crazy, and I be having to humble y'all.
Who else is a Cowboys fan besides me and John?
You, John, K-Roy. There's like 2 others, bro.
I thought K-Roy. I got K-Roy mixed up with Connor.
Honestly, you know who's fucking annoying as shit? Steelers fans.
Steelers fans aren't worse than Shock do be chatting. That's my guy though, but they're not worse.
You know how many fucking Steelers fans I know, bro? They're just so annoying,
I
bro.
do know Steelers fans. I don't like.
I know too. But my best friend's a Steelers fan, but he doesn't watch football like that no more. He doesn't watch football since like Super Bowl when Mahomes and the 49ers played. But I know Eagles fans. I know Steelers fans. Nobody is as worse than the Eagles fans.
The Jets up there too.
They are.
Jets are now. They're now cocky. They're getting cocky, bro. They need to be humble,
bro. Because look, we got 2 comments. We got 3 comments today, and 2 of them are about the Jets. The Jets are not doing nothing. Just doing how we feeling about the Jets. Like, why are y'all mentioning the Jets? No, we don't care about the Jets. Okay, like they're cool. Very good. The Jets are the Cowboys.
I hope the
That's what it is.
I hope the Jets lose week 1 of the Bills. That would humble everybody up, bro.
No, but if they beat the Cowboys week 2, that's gonna bump their heads up even more. That's not gonna happen.
Oh, the Jets playing the Cowboys week 2?
Cowboys at home. Aaron Rodgers, the Cowboy killer. So,
Oh, y'all got Dante Fowler. I didn't mention that. That's nice.
Dante Fowler is not that big of a deal. I would.
That piece though.
Sam Williams is more of an impact than Dante Fowler. Honestly.
Word.
And DeMarvion Overshown, bro. Jeez, bro. When y'all get a chance, go watch his tape from the Jaguars game. He got something, bro. He's gonna be over Jabril Cox. He's gonna be starting over Jabril Cox. And Damone Clark. Those two linebackers. Now you was talking about the Commanders with them having Jahan Dotson, giving them a way to get away from Terry, like having leeway, to get away from Terry.
Come closer to the mic.
Oh shit, my fault. I said you were talking about the Commanders, saying about them having kind of leeway to get away from Terry McLaurin just in case they didn't want to resign him.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, we actually have leeway to get away from Leighton Vander Esch. Like if somehow we don't resign Vander Esch,
yeah, for sure.
Overshown and Damone Clark can step in and probably add to production instead of being missing any.
Yeah,
that's how good. I'm telling you, that's how good they are, bro. Please go watch their tape. They're good, bro.
With the Jahan Dotson Terry McLaurin thing, I really just said it to let you know how good I think of Jahan Dotson. Like obviously, I wouldn't want that to happen, of course. But I'm just letting you know I think Jahan Dotson that good. That's just what it is. Before we go, what is the order you got this division going in? Aaron, you first.
I got the Eagles 1. I think it's the same thing as last year. Eagles 1, Cowboys, Giants. Unfortunately, I got us at the bottom.
Are y'all making the playoffs though?
Yeah, I think we all make the playoffs though.
See, best division in football. Just like I said, Nick, what's the order you got this division going in?
Eagles, Giants, Commanders, and the Cowboys. All right. Let me stop trolling.
You see this face? Is anything funny? But I don't see nothing funny.
All right. All honesty, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders.
All right. I can get behind that. I'm gonna be real. This division is a toss-up between the Eagles and Cowboys. I'm gonna have to give the edge to the Cowboys. I think with the Eagles having the hardest.
Biased.
No. Look at the Eagles' schedule, bro. 10 games in a row, they're facing a top 10 quarterback, with the exception of one game versus Washington. I'm gonna pull up this schedule right now so I can show you. Mark, you pull up the Eagles' schedule real quick so I can show you.
Yeah, Eagles' schedule is super. I said Dolphins. Us too, the Giants. We have a tough schedule.
All right, go to
Patriots this week 1. Patriots,
not week 1. Starting with
Cowboys.
Starting with the Jets from October. You can starting with October 15th. Okay, so you got Aaron Rodgers, Tua. See, with the exception of the Commanders, Dak, Mahomes, Josh Allen, the 49ers defense as a whole, and Dak again. That's a tough little stretch. That's a tough stretch, bro.
And guess what? And if they win all of those,
if they win all of them, I will hands down undisputed get on my. I will get on my. If they win every single last one of these games, I will get on my hands and knees, write a letter to the Philadelphia Eagles and all that, and admit that they're the best team in the NFL and the Cowboys are garbage. That's if they win all those games. If they win all those games, I'll do whatever y'all tell me to do, as long as the Eagles related.
You think the Cowboys would be able to win all those games?
No, definitely not. Because I can see us losing. Hell, we played almost identical people. We played the Dolphins. We played the Bills. We played the 49ers. I can see us losing 2 of those games. I can see us losing to the 49ers and the Bills. I don't see us losing to the Dolphins. I can see us losing. Like, those games are actual toss-ups. Like, these are games of the week for the Eagles. Like, a 425 game versus the Bills and a 425 game versus the 49ers. Those are going to be top 10
an 8-15 game versus the Chiefs.
Exactly. So those are going to be good-ass games, bro. Primetime games.
Bro, might be all of these look like primetime for real.
They are. Well, it's because they're on the East Coast. So
and they also went to the Super Bowl. East Coast
schedule makers fumbled not putting Eagles Chiefs week 1. Not gonna lie, they fumbled not doing that. But that's also a good spot, Sunday night at 8:15. I just wish they would have played week 1. That would have been.
But this is around the time where the season gets boring, and then in the middle of the year we got Chiefs Eagles. So I ain't mad.
This little stretch. This is where the season actually starts. The season actually starts after 8 weeks. 5.
Yeah. After the bye week, I agree with you. That's when you kind of know who the playoff teams are and stuff for real.
I'd say after the first month, you kind of know who's gonna be.
Nah, because people can make runs. People can make runs and
you can make runs.
But the Eagles can lose the first 4 games, which I doubt. They could lose the first 4 games and then win the next 13. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the season actually starts October 8th. Like, this one, matter of fact, October 8th is when the actual season starts for the Eagles, in my opinion. Because look at these first games. They have the Vikings, the Bucks, the Patriots, and the Commanders. Bro. Those are washes, in my opinion, in favor of the Eagles, except the Jets. I'm not gonna count out the Rams just yet because the Rams still have.
I'm counting them out.
They have Cooper Rush. They have Cooper Kupp. Instead of Aaron Donald and Matthew Stafford.
If they had Cooper Rush, I wouldn't have counted them out. But
man, come on now, Matthew Stafford. All right, y'all tweet.
All right, man.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking so excited, looking forward, man. September 9th cannot get here fast.
Aaron,
or is it September
7th?
You think you would know your top 5 quarterbacks all time off the top of your head, Aaron?
I'm about to dip, y'all.
All right, man.
Top 5 all time. Brady. Let me go Brady, Marino. Oh, shit.
Now, top 5 quarterbacks is hard. If you saying Dan Marino, I don't think you know your top 5 off the top of the head. No cap.
I don't know.
Yeah. Top 5. Look, I messed up dropping the video myself. Nigga, I said Johnny Unitas, bro. Like, no.
Oh,
I messed up myself, bro.
I don't know.
I could probably name the top 4. I don't know about the 5th one though.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is low key on that list, bro. Patrick Mahomes is above Dan Marino.
Number 4.
Okay, Mahomes 4. Yeah, Mahomes above Marino, bro. It's hard. It's crazy to say, but he is.
I don't know.
You know your top 5 NBA players all time?
My top 5. I gotta go Jordan Brown. Give me Kobe at 3. Kobe 3. Shaq. Kareem.
What make you have Kareem over Shaq? Or Shaq over Kareem?
What I had? I said Shaq first.
Yeah,
Just because how dominant Shaq was. Physically dominant. Ain't nobody stop Shaq.
All right. Hey, we ending it off with a top 5 NBA players on the NFL pod. Got to get the TikTok content out. Hey, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining. Have a nice day.